Hi there, everybody, Facebook family and friends. Another school day, another beautiful time at school. I think I enjoy school so much when we have these conversations, these dialogues that really matter. So today, having with the students these dialogues that matter, we came across the aspect of communication, and communication is key, especially in relationships. Because when I spoke to them, many of them can relate how um, elder sisters, how aunties, how even in some cases mom and dad has a bad relationship, and many a times the communication ends up to scolding, shouting one another, and these verbal fights. Um, and I asked them, so aren't you concerned about these type of communications? And you realize with the kids, these type of communications, these harsh, these foul, these misunderstandings, shouting at one another, it's what kids find normal today. And that's why there's such a big foul language among youngsters, because why, it's acceptable to communicate like that with one another. um we explore further and we came about that actually no one likes it. In reality, it's not nice. In reality, it does touch you, it does hurt you, and it does affect you, where your moods change. And in some cases, parents don't speak for days. um Relationships are just not that nice. It's actually more stressful than anything else, being in a relationship where communications of such are accepted. And I've been wondering and thinking about how we as people really approach one another. How do we represent ourselves to one another, especially when we communicate? And when you look at the kids and the way they communicate is an example where they've seen it from the elders. They've seen it from the relationships of mom and dad, the relationships of aunties, elder sisters, and brothers being their role model. That's how they have picked up on this, what they think is normal. When we communicate, it is key that we communicate with a care. It is key that we communicate with understanding. And I think that when you shout at each other, when you scream at each other, the understanding kind of like gets lost in that mood, in that tone. And we as elders really should show a better example for kids that can lean towards. Because well, you'll be surprised at how many kids don't know how to communicate in a proper manner. And it is just something that we should and we can really change by being an example to them on how to communicate um with care, with understanding, and with the intentions of being clear, with the intentions of being honest, and being uh, um and doing it to help one another, man, to understand you so that I can understand you. Because at the end of the day, if I understand you and you understand me, and then it can cause a much bigger unity amongst each other. So, yeah, see you again.